This is Reentry 101, where I cover the basic fundamentals of reentry for those that are getting out of prison or just came home from prison. I'm going to give it to you real and I'm going to give it to you raw. I remember I used to work when I was in the state joint, right? I had to start out working in the kitchen. I ain't gonna say nobody gonna work in the kitchen, but when you first come in, like that's what they give you. Why they always gotta give you the kitchen job? Like, yeah, you either gonna get the kitchen job or you might get the dorm work. You might become a dorm worker, sweeping up the dorm and everything, mopping, doing the showers and all that. But a lot of times they just throw you in the kitchen and it'd be like that 3 o'clock in the morning shift. You know what I'm saying? You get that door sliding, Sims. Hey, it's time to go to work. You're like, man, it's 3:45 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be working in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? But then I went for the kitchen, then I worked in rec. And I love working in rec because I was already an athlete. So I've been there shooting basketball and, playing bingo, cheating on the bingo games, all that. I worked in rec. Then I, went to a work release when I worked at the governor's mansion. I'm making like $8 a day, $9 a day. And this is a good job in prison. And I maintained that down. But then when I got out, it was right back to the streets. And I went back, I got out, I was in the feds. I ended up going to the feds. I ended up working as a tutor and becoming a tutor, in the classes. And so we're talking about employment because now that you're out, you're going to have to find a job. And I know you're going to feel like you need to rush and get a job just to show your PO that you got a job and stuff like that. But do not go find a job that doesn't match your strengths. Figure out what your strength is, whether it's communication or whether you can do the same thing over and over, but figure out what your strength is and then find a job that fits you. Like when I got out this time and I used this method, I found a job in marketing and promoting. Because I'm a people person. I like to talk, I like to engage with the customers and stuff like that. So I found a job in marketing and promoting where I would be put in different locations, promoting and marketing and generating leads for a certain product and company. And at the same time, I was building my businesses up at the same time. So when you get out, you got to find a job. Yeah, you want a job, but you don't want to find a job that doesn't fit you. And then in 2 weeks, you quit and you find another job that don't fit you. That ain't working. In the month, you done. You want to find that job that fits you. And then that's where you start applying for. You start applying for them jobs that fit you. And then when you get an interview, whether it's a phone interview, because most likely how it's set up today, you'll go online, fill out an application, put your resume together. And the resume is not hard to put together. You can go to the career center and they'll help you out. But it's real simple. You're going to have your name, your phone number, your email address at the top. You're going to have the objective. You're going to have your work history. You're going to have your education history. You're going to have your references. You're going to have all that on there. It don't need to be no more than a page and a half at the most. 2 pages too long. So you put your resume in. You upload a digital resume that you have in a file, and so every time you fill out the application, or every time you apply for the job, you send the resume in, put your information in, and if they do want to proceed with you, they give you a call. And when you answer that phone and you talking to them, you're not talking. Don't be talking to them like you're talking to me or your homeboy. You keep make it professional. Yeah, this is Mr. Sims. Oh, okay, great. I ain't saying to change your personality, nothing, but just talk with a professional manner. You're trying to get the job, and the job fits you. Then if they want to follow up, they might say, well, can you come in for an interview? Or they might do, because of the pandemic, they might say, well, we want to do a Zoom interview. And for those of you who don't know what a Zoom is, it's just an online platform for a meeting room. And so you got to dress up. You can put a button up. If you want to wear a tie, you can. If you want to just wear a nice little button up with some nice little jeans, slacks, that's cool. You want to have a polo on, the polo style, that's cool. But you got to look presentable. You know what I'm saying? You got to look like you professional as well. Not saying you got to wear a tuxedo or a suit, but you got to make yourself look like, you fit with the company, and so that's what you're doing. So once you get past that and you get the job, you're ready to go. Now you got something that fits you, and this is how the appointment gonna go. Now understand, you're gonna have some interviews that's gonna, you're gonna do great and you're gonna get the job because of your background. Because most people say this, these are felon-friendly companies. They hire felons, and they may do hire felons, but it's always a kick to that. They hire your felony is gonna have to be after so many years. So they might say, oh, we couldn't hire you because your felony was within 5 years. They have to be after 5 years, or it had to be after 7 years. Don't let that get you down. You go right back to square one. You fill out more applications, get to your strong point, upload your resume, get the phone interview, get the personal interview. And this is this is the job. This is once you get in there, you're going to work your way because you're a hard worker. But this is going to be one of your foundations of gaining money to be financed. Now, if you're thinking about starting your own company, once you get a job, that's great as well, because that's what I did. And that's going to take some time to do as well. Starting your own company. What kind of company you want? You want an LLC, nonprofit, a S corporation, a C corporation? Figure out what you want to do. Then you got to fill out the paperwork. You can always go to your Secretary of State website, and they business on the business side of there, they will always have the paperwork where you file. Then once you get the state paperwork, you file for the city and the county paperwork, and put all the permits you need, pay for them, got your legit business under that name. It's not hard. Don't make it hard. It's easy. Education. This is Reentry 101, the employment section. Until next time, stay free.